Alright guys, Touch Grab here back again today. Hope you're enjoying your day so far. I'm not exactly sure when this video is going to go live, but we're going to be talking once again about Douglas Censor Martin. He's finally had enough of the Modern Warfare season in the Challenger side. Finally called it quits until next season at the very least. And to be honest, for pretty damn good reasons, as we will look at in a second here. The entire season he's been talking about some of the issues for Pro League substitutes in the Challengers bracket and why it's so difficult to actually get anything going. He did have this partnership, of course, with New York Subliners and the Triumph Gaming GG squad. They got top 4 at an event quite recently and then was immediately dropped off the team, and from there he's had a very difficult time getting onto another squad, as we'll look at in the coming minutes. Like, if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe if you are new as always. Thought I'd bring this funny tweet on screen up from a while ago. Let's look at this Triumph Gaming situation real quick then. So several days ago now, they say, welcome to Triumph Censor. Along with Doug, we welcome the Subliners. So they have a partnership here. They play literally one event. They get top 4 with Doug, and you know, it's not like he had the best weekend by any means, as we'll look at right here. I think they, you know, as I say, they came top 4. They lost to Carnage Gaming down in the losers bracket. Censor goes like 1 in 9 in map 5 or something like that, and well, a few days later they then come out and say, one last arrival right before the World Championship, welcome Diamond Con to the team instead of Censor. And as he says here, fact, I costed hard versus Carnage. Diamond Con will bring Triumph to the promised land. Obviously I didn't want to be replaced, but it wasn't my choice. Triumph were the only people who gave me a shot, and they all treated me with a ton of respect, so the least I can do is return that to them. And then he said this a few days earlier, I'm not allowed to play in the Challengers tournament this weekend, unfortunately guys. Triumph benched me for an AR player, and another top Challengers team want to run, but I can't because of league restrictions, so I'm forced to sit out. Next week we're back at it. I'm disappointed mostly because of sitting out a tournament is the worst thing you can do as a competitor, especially when you have an offer to play with amazing players. I wish there was something I could do, but I'm literally not allowed to play another L to set up a bigger W. And this is how he then clarifies this on Twitter a couple of days ago. I'll play this clip on screen for you guys right now.
Hey, what's up guys? I just want to let you guys all know that I will not be playing at the Modern Warfare Challengers Champs. If you guys don't know, I went on Triumph, we got 4th. I was not able to join another team. I was stuck on Triumph for another week and a half, and I had a top 5 offer from a top 5 Challenger team. I couldn't accept it because I was stuck on Triumph and the league couldn't get everything situated and move forward so that I could leave the team and disassociate the New York Subliners, reassociate with the other top 5 team. So I missed out that weekend, and then this weekend I had 2 offers to join 2 really good teams in Challengers. One of them has a substitute on another pro team, and I wasn't allowed to play with him because of the rules. And then the other team, I was a trio with 2 of the guys, and then we ended up picking up another guy, and then they just like decided they didn't want to play with me anymore. I don't want to even get into it, guys. I'm just done with the stress. Look at my hairline, it's receding. I'm going to go out on the jet ski. Woo. Enjoy the rest of the year, guys. I'll be ready day 1 of the next Call of Duty, and hopefully this never happens again, because this was the worst and most stressful year ever as a Call of Duty competitor in my perspective. And especially a guy like, I know I got it. I know I can play at the top level. I just literally couldn't even prove it this year. I was forced to sit out the entire year, and there's nothing I could do about it. I gave it my best, and that's all I can really say. And that's it. So hopefully next year things change. Hopefully next year things are better. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go out on that jet ski.
So he talks about some of the issues, the fact that they had maybe gone through some sort of loophole or something to get this organizational collaboration between Triumph Gaming and the New York Subliners, and then immediately being dropped. The CDL just couldn't figure out a way for Doug to, you know, go on to another team. And he says one of the issues was that one of those teams already had a substitute from a different team. Talks about them being top 5 teams. So I'm just looking at the last weekend's results, seeing like the FaZe Academy, of course, with Journey being the FaZe substitute. You've also got the 5-star team, which had Paul X on at the time, and well, Gujo on that team, the OpTic Gaming substitute, right? So that's potentially what he's looking at here, and some of the options that were on the table for him, but it just didn't work out due to the way the CDL rules sit right now, and the fact that you can't team if you're a substitute for the Subliners with a substitute from another organization. And then in addition to that, there was then complications, the fact that they had some sort of partnership with Triumph, and then getting out of that initiative was a bit of a struggle. So it seems a bit of a hiccup really from the Subliner side and from Triumph, and to be honest from Censor, the fact that you're like announcing this big partnership with Triumph Gaming, they're going to be the Subliners Academy team, and then like 3 days later you drop him off the squads, and now, well, the partnership no longer exists and has absolutely no fruit to show of it, apart from Triumph Gaming getting a little bit more recognition. So fair play on their behalf. And this again was to go back from what Censor said a few months ago. Being a substitute in the league is being set up to fail. Hopefully the CoD League can change the rules so subs are allowed to play with other subs, especially since everything is online now. You see players like Vivid, Spart, McMelt become starters in the league. Of course, like Awakening, guys like that more recently, becoming starters and grinding challenges and performing, while substitutes like myself and Tommy, for example, are warming the bench, unable to get any practice. As a player in the league that wants to see the league become successful and use my following to help, it feels like I'm in a situation where I can't be used in any capacity to contribute towards my team or myself. Really hope the league can change this now instead of later. Clearly hasn't happened, and due to a number of these reasons, as we've discussed, he's not going to be able to compete at the World Championship. That means leaving it to next season. And what does it mean then, right? Because of course he has definitely added some brand value to the New York Subliners. Will he stay on that team as a substitute? Like, what is the situation going to be? Is he going to go down a different route and try and like actually compete in the Challengers bracket and maybe separate himself from the New York Subliners brands? And who's going to give him an opportunity next season, right? Given this season hasn't really worked as planned. But as he said, he definitely did have some opportunities there that he just wasn't able to explore due to league reasons. And that's unfortunate, right? Because we know Doug talks about winning champs. This could have been the year at the amateur champs at the very least. But you know, it hasn't worked out for a number of reasons. Intrigued to hear your thoughts down below. Like if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new as always. I will see you next time.